Hello everyone, I'm Phan, I'm a student in class 3H at BmyC Thanh Primary School, Biên, Đồng. First of all, let me tell you a story about my experience with junk food. I only knew about junk food when I started first grade, and I must confess that those things are way more yummy than the healthy food that I get to eat at home and at my kindergarten. Since I am a person who's interested in new things, it was really hard for me to refuse junk food. So when I get my weekly allowance, I usually spend it all on junk food at school. One day, I joined a competition with a few friends, and my best friend's mom bought me and her milk tea. We were very happy and excited, of course. At first, we drank it happily, but sadly, we both got a stomachache while doing the test, and the rest of it. After that, I thought more carefully about junk food and tried to control myself before eating junk food. Recently, there have been many people having problems with food poisoning, just like me and my friends, and it all has something to do with junk food. It raises a question: should junk food be banned at school? Well, the majority of people say yes to this question. But what about me? Guess what? Even though I had a bad experience, I still think that junk food should not be banned at school. First and foremost, banning junk food at school may not have the intended impact. The reason for banning junk food is to promote healthier eating habits among children. However, children can still consume junk food outside of school. It could also be a waste of time and money. Additionally, there could also be the risk that students sneak junk food from home into school, leading to overconsumption. The quality of food that children bring from home may also be lower than the food that was previously sold in the school cafeteria. Moreover, I believe that children should have the freedom to make their own choices at school. Allowing them to make their own choices will help them learn independence and be respected by adults. It's unfair to restrict the children's freedom of choice. If children always obey without questioning, they won't be able to make big decisions in the future later on. Finally, junk food is one of the things that excite children about going to school. In addition, after studying in class, eating junk food will increase enjoyment and motivation after hours of studying. I also believe that banning junk food would not make school days memorable. Just because I don't agree on banning junk food at school doesn't mean I don't think that it is harmful. It's just that I believe there are more effective ways to stop the bad side of junk food. For example, junk food should be checked before selling, and children should be taught what to eat to be healthy. In conclusion, I believe the school should not make junk food for all the reasons I have mentioned just now. Thank you for your listening. I appreciate your time. Thank you.